Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight to the Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode 50, the big 5-0 of the Georgia State Dynasty. Yes, we are 50 episodes strong now in what has been a pretty fun series to play. It's been reasonably successful on my channel. Certainly has not been my biggest, but it's been a big one. And you can see we're just throwing around some recruiting points. I haven't really showed you any recruiting these first couple weeks, so I figured I would give you a basic overview of where we are distributing our points. I'm looking for some safeties. We have 2 junior safeties starting this year, so I'd like to bring in some freshmen next year to back up for a year, maybe a redshirt possibly, and then take over the year after that. But also we have a defensive coordinator upgrade as well as an offensive coordinator upgrade with our 2 new coordinators, Marion Hurd and Seth Luttrell. So you can see we're inputting those. And this week we are going up against LSU, Louisiana State. This is going to be, I'm not going to say unwinnable, but it's going to be a very tough game. Number 8, they are, I believe, at 90. Let's see if we can quickly see it here. It looks like a 97 overall, and they were like 99 on both offense and defense. They're basically like as good of a team as I'm ever going to face. And I kind of make it out similar to that Alabama game we played way back in year 1. When we came in and we were kind of looking for moral victories. And that's a little bit different because we're a bit bigger of a program and a bit better of a program than we were 4 years ago. But still, you know, I don't know if we're quite ready to compete with these teams yet. I think my goal this year is to get 6 wins. I just want to make a bowl game. And I think we can do that. We just got a good win against Wisconsin. That was a huge win for us, I believe. But just check this out. I mean, how many tackles did Sam Williams break right here? Like 3? And his entire offensive lineman is running with him. Like, I don't know what to do about this. It was just like, there was nothing I could do, quite frankly. So LSU takes an early 7-0 lead. And you can see upset alert, Wisconsin, a team that we did beat earlier in the year. This actually helps out us a little bit as it makes Wisconsin look a little better. They knock off undefeated number 7 Michigan. But back on offense, we're trying to get things going. And as I said, I was trying to, you know, I'm just trying to get like 6 wins, make a bowl game. I think I can beat the teams like Ole Miss is ranked, but I think I can beat teams like Ole Miss, like Mississippi State. I'm in the harder of the 2 divisions, I would say. Although you can make an argument for the East. The East does have Florida, Georgia, LSU, I do believe. No, LSU's in the West. Yeah, Florida, Georgia. I end up having like Ole Miss, I believe, Alabama, Auburn. Ole Miss is ranked this year. It's just like a freaking incredible schedule. I don't know why I agreed to this, but nonetheless, you can see we're hitting Will Technic here. Bill Technic, I always call him Will, but he cannot pick up the first down, so we're going to bring out our field goal unit. We're competing hard so far. It's only 7-3. And I'm thinking I can try to stay in this ball game and maybe just keep it close, and maybe we can make a run at some point. Like, we'll see how it goes, but nonetheless, you can see Sam Williams once again just breaking tackles all over the place, picking up 10 yards right there. Now, here we go. This is Hayden Reddick, who's actually Chase Reddick's brother, for all my fellow BC fans out there. Yes, that is Chase Reddick's brother. He's currently a freshman this past season at LSU, but he's a senior at this point. Anyway, Sam Williams breaks another 60-yard run. It's just ridiculous. Oh, he was eating us up all game. So we end up going down 14-3. There's 6.5 minutes left to play in this second quarter. Johnson play action, looking deep. We get a nice completion down the field to Ross Jackson over the middle. So we're getting things going on offense a little bit. It's defense that we're struggling on right now, which is just funny considering what our team was like the previous years. But nonetheless, that's going to set up 4th and 3. We're going to go for it here. We're looking left side, and that's Avery Sweeting being short of the first down. I didn't want to kick the field goal. I think with Will Lutz I would have kicked that, but with D.D. Austin, not D.D. Austin. I can't remember what I can't remember what our kicker's name is this year. But I think with our new kicker, I was a little bit unsure of his distance. I might have to test some of that out in practice mode or whatever. But nonetheless, here comes LSU. 3rd and 5. Hayden Reddick. He's just going to fire it. Like, again, it's similar to the Wisconsin game. We're just kind of getting eaten up on the money downs. As you can see, they're converting 3rd down after 3rd down. But Sam Williams to the right side. He's going to break a tackle, get into the end zone. And it's an early 21. Well, not too early anymore, but it's 21-3. And LSU is on top. So my thinking right now is let's just get a quick score here possibly and keep it within 11, and then maybe try to make some sort of run in the second half. Here we got a wide open Justin Wagner down the field on the fake screen play. That was a beautiful play right there. Now 2:15 to play on it. The Kyler Neal up the middle. He's going to pick up the first down on 2nd and 5, picking up 5 yards. Next play, it's 1st and 10. We're going to give it to Neal once again, and Neal to the right side. He stays in bounds. I do want to run some clock here to make sure that LSU does not get another possession in this half. Here we go. We're going to hit it off to Neal. He's going to get stuffed. 37 seconds to play, and the clock is running. Now we're down to 8 seconds. 2nd and goal. Neal gets stuffed once again. 3rd and goal coming up. I call my last timeout. No, I have 1 timeout left. 3rd and goal. He gets stuffed again, so we call our last timeout. 4 seconds to play. and it's 4th and goal. We're going to go for it. I'm thinking to myself right now, I cannot settle for a field goal here. I need a touchdown or else I might as well concede this game. And we end up getting a touchdown right there on 4th down, so we get it to go. 21-10 is the score heading into the half. Pretty respectable, I'd say. We're competing with this LSU team, an LSU team that is just absolutely dominant. Number 8, undefeated. They're going to have a great year, I believe. And I think that us competing with them is a big step, especially in the sense that we're going to be going up against teams like this all year, so we better compete with these teams, else it's not going to be a very fun year. But 3rd and 7, Hayden Reddick's going to go play action, and he fires short, and we're going to bring down Daniel Stuckey short of the 1st down marker. So we're going to get the ball back here, and we are kind of in this ball game. If we get a score here, we're only going to be down 1 possession. I'm not counting us out just yet, but Kyler Neal fumbles, and that was a killer. We finally get a stop on 3rd down. We get the ball back, and we just give it right back to them. I mean, that was just an absolute killer. And then Hayden Reddick to the outside. He's going to pick up the 20-yard gain. And now it's going to be 2nd and 10. Reddick's going to drop back looking right side to Smith. Smith is going to make a nice juke move, pick up 7 yards. And it's going to set up 3rd and 3. Now on 3rd and 3, they'll hand it off to Sam Williams, breaking a couple tackles, picking up the 1st down. And we have just had the energy and the momentum ejected out of us after that Kyler Neal fumble. They're going short here to Clark on 3rd and 7. He's going to lose a couple yards, setting up 4th and 10. So they'll bring their field goal unit back out. That's going to make it 24-10. So we're still only down 2 touchdowns. We are right in this ball game with just about 3 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. We're going to go deep with Johnson here on 3rd and 11. And I was feeling the pocket collapse, and I ended up just trying to throw it deep. I didn't really see anything else open. So we're going to get another stop, so we trade punt away. So we're going to get the ball back, 1:47 to play. Looking over the middle, caught by Paul Walker on the slant route. He's going to pick up 15 yards and a 1st down. Now we're going to go play action right here. Johnson will drop back. He's looking the zone coverage, and he's going to get sacked, losing 9 yards. So 2nd and 19 coming up. We're looking to go deep here on 2nd and 19, trying to force the issue a little bit here. And we're going to hit Justin Wagner right there, who's going to pick up the 1st down, about getting exactly 19 yards. So now here we go, play action fake. Johnson filling the rush, and once again he gets sacked. The offensive line is having a tough time holding their blocks long enough to let some of the routes develop. Here we're going deep once again, and this time we're going to pay for it. That's an interception. Once again trying to force the issue. I believe that was on 3rd down, though, so that's not too big of a deal. They probably would have gotten the ball back anyway. But here comes LSU, and they're going to look to go deep here. Antonio Huff is stride for stride, and I swear, I tried to use that, but I didn't control. I didn't hit anything, and he just kept going. Just completely awful coverage by the CPU right there. Like, I swear I didn't, like, I hit to control him, but he should have just, you know, done exactly what the CPU would have done. And then at this point, we're trying to force the issue, and Browning's going to get the interception. That's the 3rd turnover of the ballgame for Georgia State. I would say that's a big reason why we are down by 3 touchdowns right now. So on the next drive for LSU, draw play, Sam Williams, look at him go, barreling up the middle for a 6-yard gain in the 1st down. Now 1st and 10, another handoff to Williams to the outside. I don't know why he didn't just cut to the outside, but he picks up 8 yards nonetheless. I probably should not be critiquing Sam Williams' game, as he's had a Heisman-like performance right now so far today. Craig Harris makes the tackle there, but it's a 19-yard pickup. And now on 1st and 10 handoff, up the middle to Clark, and Clark's going to spin around, picking up 9 yards for a setting up 3rd and 3 now. Handoff, it's going to be play action. Reddick going up the middle. He gets hit hard by Jameel Spencer, so we force another field goal attempt. But this is going to make it a 24-point game. Still 3 possessions, but I would say this is pretty much insurmountable at this point. And once again, just trying to force the issue. You know, these were some poor decisions, but I would say I would not blame Jeremy Johnson or myself, quite frankly, for too many of these. It was a lot of just, we're down, we need some big plays, and we really don't have a choice. So anyway, that's going to make it now 1st and 10. Sam Williams up the middle to the left side. Actually, it picks up 8 yards, 2nd and 2 coming up. 4.5 minutes to play. Reddick pretty much just running out the clock right now for LSU. I would say that this was a pretty good game. I mean, we are going to lose, and you're going to see here in just a moment. LSU is actually going to end up scoring here as they go deep to the end zone. Daniel Stuckey there for the 14-yard touchdown. But I would say this was a pretty good game on our part. I mean, we were in this for 3.5 quarters. It was 24-10 with like 6 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. I would not be too disappointed with this performance out of Georgia State. We're still looking to score here late, but obviously we're not going to make the comeback. So anyway, I would not be too disappointed. I think the score is a little bit misleading. We played them really, really tough, and I think even though we're at home, this is about as much as I could have expected out of a team going up against Georgia State like that, or going up against LSU like this. So anyway, I'm not satisfied, but I'm not exactly distraught over this type of loss. So that's an interception once again, just trying to force the issue, and at this point it's irrelevant. I was just kind of trying out some things, so I wouldn't look too much into those Jeremy Johnson interceptions late. A lot of those were just kind of a result of the scenario, so to say. But nonetheless, Aaron Williams, 281 yards and 3 touchdowns. I mean, when someone does that to you, I don't know what you can expect. So nonetheless, you can take a look at the box score right here. And Jeremy Johnson, other than the interceptions, he had a pretty good day early on, and it's pretty surprising. You see, Kylie Neal kind of struggled. The passing game on our team has really become the strength of us, but nonetheless, anyway, you can take a look at LSU stats as well. Hayden Reddick, okay day. Sam Williams, obviously the player of the game. He would be if they had that in this game. Pretty evenly dispensed receiving. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is my